Hey there, if you remember a while back, I made a video about making Modern Warfare and Warzone look way better with NVIDIA Game Filter settings. I mentioned at the time that there's probably a way to get a competitive advantage, and I've finally been annoyed enough with the shadows in this game. This isn't the best spot as an example, but it was out of the way where I wouldn't get killed right away. But you can't see anything down in these corners in peripheral, and sometimes like when you're coming up the stairs, you can't see people camping in corners in the roofs and in the bunkers. There's lots of places that's really hard to see, so I've come up with some settings. One is really brings up your shadows, but makes your game look like vomit when you're outside in the sun. And another one that's kind of a compromise. Let's go ahead and take a look first at the one. Bring up your game filter settings. Alt F3 is my setting for that. And here is, you can see, boom, right away you can see everything in here easily. And these settings are color on top, tint 0, tint intensity 0, temperature 0.5, vibrance 100. This is really a preference. Like, I don't know, you don't need it that high. But anyways, that's where this one's at. I thought it was helping me, maybe it's not, but play around. Sharpen 44%, clarity 35%, HDR toning 100. This is really what's filling in a lot of that background information. And bloom 0. And brightness and contrast at the bottom with exposure 0, contrast 6, highlights -100. This kind of helps fill in like the clouds and stuff like that are really blown out in this game. Shadows 19%, gamma 10%. So now I'm just gonna hop outside real quick and show you what I'm talking about, where the game looks like vomit. The HDR toning is just overboard, but like I was saying, you really gain a lot of that vision and contrast. Like, I can see all the boards in here, like I can make everything out. All right, so this is my full-on settings, and what I'm actually running most of the time are these. So this, you can see the difference here in the shadows isn't huge, but it does bring in, I can make out the boards and stuff. It makes spotting enemies a lot easier and doesn't make my game look like vomit. It actually is an improvement in my opinion over stock. So here I've got exposure 0, contrast 3, highlights -26, shadows -10, gamma -1. Color, I'm running 0 for tint color and tint intensity. Temperature 2.5. I've kind of been going back and forth on this, like what I prefer. It really depends on where in the map you're at, if the warmer looks better versus the cooler. Vibrance 44.7. And then details, sharpen 0, clarity 6%, HDR toning 41%, bloom 0%. I think someone's coming in my building. I'm gonna jump out or look outside maybe. Oh, I forgot I was in a quads game to make it. Okay, I'll get into another game and show you. I didn't have a ghost on, so yeah, I got hunted down by a full squad as a solo. All right, so I'm back in the game. I'm gonna show you now just the difference outdoors between all the settings here. So this is what I currently play with. This is my compromise settings. Got a parachuter on. This is default, which looks good, but like I said, you don't get a whole lot in the shadows, and it's a little bit washed out. I think that this has changed a little bit since release, but it just doesn't quite pop the way that these settings do. And then the vomit settings, like I said, absolutely asinine, but they'll give you pretty good vision in the dark. If you're just looking for an advantage, don't care about how the game looks, this will get you there. Those are my settings that I'm running to try and, you know, counteract the crazy shadows in this game. If you found the video useful, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment. If you guys try other settings, please let me know, because I'm constantly playing around with these. Let me know what you guys have found. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video or stream.